I managed to not only film an intro and outro for the office tour, but I also filmed a quick Procreate tutorial for Instagram. This is the second IGTV tutorial that I've put on Instagram, and I've really been liking creating these side videos because I know that there's a lot of fellow creators out there that follow me, and if there's a way that I can kind of share the knowledge that I've learned, then I want to pass it on. So if there's any other things you're curious about that you'd like to see me do a mini tutorial on, let me know. I'm trying to make that more of a priority, especially going into 2020. I want to create more content like that. I'm going to take a break from editing though right now. I'm going to meet Maddie at the Eaton Center. Am I looking forward to going to the Eaton Center at noon? No. But I'm going to give her moral support. She needs to buy boots, so I know she just wants a buddy. And I'm more than happy to be that buddy and look at all the holiday stuff that's out in stores. This is also the outfit that I'm sporting today. Can we talk about this top for 2 seconds? I got it from Banana Republic recently, and I find the stars so fun. Not what I usually get, but something a little bit different. Whenever I look at it, I just constantly want to say, "My stars, what's an interesting hairdo." Does anyone understand that Bugs Bunny reference? My stars.
My stars, if an interesting monster can't have an interesting hairdo, then I don't know what things are coming to.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean.
I'm back home. It is now much darker outside. It's always hard to film in public, but I did end up getting some things on the quest to get Maddie's boots. Shocker, I got distracted. I thought I'd do a little haul. The main thing I went to David's Tea for was the advent calendar. They come out with these every year, and I got it this year. I think I got last year's version as well. Opens up like this. Like, how gorgeous is this? Each day has like 1 or 2 servings of tea. This is apple cider. I love this tea so much. It's just a really great way to get some holiday teas and just stock up my tea collection. I will not be opening any of the other ones. I want it to be a nice surprise. I did pick up though a whole box of Sleigh Ride because this is one of my favorite holiday teas. I want to start having this probably over the course of the next few weeks. I also popped into Lush, which was very exciting. I picked up, for the first time ever, one of their lip scrubs, and this is the Mint Juleps. That's what it looks like, and honestly I feel like this is gonna come so in handy because my lips get disgusting in the cold weather. And I also ended up getting one of their bubble bars. This is the, which version is this? The eggnog one. I'll cut this in half or maybe even quarters, and I will make bubbles out of it. You kind of just break it apart under the running water as the bathtub fills, and these are so much fun. Construction sounds have been happening outside of that door all week. And the last thing, which is not as exciting, that I got was this lightning to headphone jack adapter for my phone. I go through so many of these because I always lose them. Such life struggles. That's it. That's all I got. I'd say that's it, but like that was plenty. Plan for the rest of the night is to shower, have dinner, maybe do some work, but I don't know. It's a Friday night when I'm starting this vlog, and I just feel like chilling and having a night to myself. I haven't had a weekend in the city in quite a few weeks because my grandparents were visiting from Portugal, so I was going back to my hometown every weekend throughout the month of October, which is fine because I got to see them a lot and I love spending time with them when they're here, but it's nice to be in the city for longer than 5 days. I'm gonna put this stuff away and enjoy my beautiful apartment. It's 11:18 right now. I just finished cleaning the apartment. It was a quick clean, but I vacuumed, I mopped. The place is looking quite spiffy. Andrea is actually staying with me tonight. She has a show to go see in the city, I think for one of her classes or something. So she's crashing here at my place, which will be fun because then we can do a little movie night. And I think she's coming a little bit earlier so that we can chit chat. I have some recycling to go take outside, and then I think I'm gonna go get a coffee because why not? It's Saturday, treat yourself. Although I treat myself a little too much probably when it comes to caffeine. I've given up on trying to change that one. Then I'm gonna do some editing. So it's gonna be a good balanced day. Some work, some fun, some ruffling of my blinds because of the wind. Oh jeez. I just mopped and now I even have to go across the kitchen to go get my coat. What am I doing? Am I okay? I love this coat from Calvin Klein. I think I've had it now for 2 years. It's got pockets, double lining situation. So I always zipper up this and I usually keep this unbuttoned. But once it starts to get a little colder, I'll bundle it up and it'll still be a fun time. And it just like creates this nice area too that just kind of like frames everything. I really like the shape of it. And there's a hood. That looks terrifying. But having a hood is important for a winter coat or like any cold weather coat. You can't just be going around risking not being able to hood yourself. Are you kidding me? No, absolutely not. I ended up making a visit to the grocery store and look at this. Healthy, 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 bing, 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 bing. Oh guys, my sweet tooth is gonna be the death of me, but I saw holiday cookies out and I couldn't not. How can, like, why is this becoming Vlogmas already? I've returned home and I am back again at my desk doing some work. Andrea went to go do the thing that she used to do for a class that she has. There was a moment here where I'm working at my desk and I just looked up and felt so much like I was waiting for the sound of Andrea's keys to indicate that she was coming home. I have adjusted to living by myself, but sometimes it does hit me how weird it is that she doesn't live here anymore. But on my way home, I went to, where did I go? I went to the grocery store to go pick up some hot chocolate. I ended up finding some, but I had to go to 2 different places to get hot chocolate. First place I went to was wiped clean. And the second place I went to had just this bag left. Like, it's like a hot chocolate apocalypse out there. Thankfully I got the goods though, so I'm not too displeased. Up with like a little bit of a weird throat, so I might be getting sick, which is what I'm trying to like combat right now. I got immune diffusing in my essential oil. I'm gonna be drinking water like crazy today. Let's just put it this way, I am feeling gross enough that coffee this morning was a mediocre experience. Coffee should never be a mediocre experience. No, you're not making the tea because I'm gonna.
Like, at least 50 years old. You're making tea.
I am not 50.
I say 50 on a good day. Like, kind of like 63 probably.
Oh, thanks. Good, I'm just making some tea.
Oh, you're home? Did you take the subway or did you Uber?
No, I took the subway. I don't feel worse, but
yeah,
I'm definitely gonna have, I bought some lemon tea and,
that's good.
And honey, and I'm gonna make that. Today is an upload day, which I always love upload days because they feel very exciting. We're getting some new content out. I'm curious to see your reactions to it. I still have to work on the thumbnail, so I will be doing that this morning. On another note, yesterday on Instagram, I posted a photo of this spread right here. It's a much needed note to self spread in my bullet journal. One of the things I wrote down here was reserving happiness for milestones as a habit that I want to let go of. And I feel like this is a message that like I always need to be reminded of, but something I always want to kind of put forth here in my content, because I know there's a lot of students that follow me that can buy into this. There's just a lot of human beings in general that buy into this idea that, you know, once you get a promotion, or once you get that dream house, once you get that grade, that GPA level, whatever it is that's kind of like on your list, like you think that you're gonna just like start being happy when those things happen. And I feel like I'm going through like a similar situation in the fact that like I want to do things on the channel, I want to create certain pieces of content. Sometimes I think like once I do those things, I'm gonna feel like I'm deserving of this position. I don't know if that's the right word, deserving, that I feel like I'm doing a good job, that I'm doing this YouTuber thing right. And I have to let go of that, because like I just feel like that's been something that has put me in a lot of like, I'll have highs, but then I'll have like a lot more lows than usual. Ultimately, like this is like, I don't want this to sound negative. I am really loving what I'm doing. I feel like this is the best job ever, but I don't know, big transitions in life always come with like a lot of reflection, at least for me. I gotta stop being so hard on myself. I gotta celebrate my wins, because I don't celebrate my small wins. I usually reserve that for the big ones, and it's like, hello, brains. They are frustrating devices. It is now past 6 o'clock and I've just wrapped up doing some work. I actually just worked on an outline for a campaign, which when you do campaigns, you usually have to give a very detailed outline about what you're filming, what the talking points are, how you're going to naturally integrate brand messaging into your content. I'm really excited about this partnership because it has to do with books. So stay tuned on the IG feed for that. For dinner tonight, I am just making, oh, what am I doing? Potato peeler, but I've already committed. I am just making some potatoes and zucchini. I feel like now that the warmer weather is here, I really just like roasting vegetables. Probably put this in a bigger bowl, but okay. I can work with this. I basically just did the same thing with the zucchinis. I added it to the same bowl and added some salt and pepper, gave them a little bit of a toss, and they're ready to go on the pan too. The key to roasting veggies is just to make sure all of the vegetables have their own little spot.
I am Lumiere.
And you can talk.
Well, of course we can.
Every Wednesday, I do a little Q&A session on Instagram stories, which if you're wondering how I make my Instagram stories for those Q&A sessions, I have a whole IGTV video on it. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, I'm a little biased, but it's worth checking out at Caitlin Marie De Silva. And someone had asked this week about my anagram number. The anagram, which I think I've talked about before on this channel, but for those of you who don't know, is a personality test, kind of like the Myers-Briggs test, or it's another one, a numerology test. I am a 3, which is categorized as the achiever. I was trying to answer this question. I actually remembered that I have this whole book called The Wisdom of the Enneagram. It goes through each of the different types that you can get in full detail. And I've just been going through it and highlighting some things. I love doing these types of personality tests and reflecting, because even if, you know, you don't believe their accuracy or anything like that, if nothing else, it's just like a great opportunity to ask yourself questions about your personality and your motives and your drives, because you'll inevitably be prompted to either agree or disagree with certain things that like these sources say. And honestly, this one feels kind of accurate. When they are healthy, 3s really can and do achieve success in many areas of life. They are the stars of human nature. I love the sound of that. And people often look up to them because of their graciousness and personal accomplishments. They also enjoy motivating others to greater personal achievements than others thought they were capable of. They embody the best in culture, and others are able to see their hopes and dreams mirrored in them. It goes through things like childhood pattern, examples of other 3s, Tony Robbins, Shania Twain, Paul McCartney, I'm in good company. Social instinct, sexual instinct, wake up call for the type 3. My value depends on my success. Yikes, that hits a little too close to home. I don't know, just thought I'd talk about it here on the vlog because maybe that's something that would be interesting for you to do. I'm gonna link a website down below that allows you to read up on all the different types. I'd love it if you could let me know in the comment section down below what type you are. Also been using my Stabilo Swing Cool highlighter to highlight things. Feel like I'm back in school, just highlighting my textbook. I'm about to head out. Maddie and I are going to see Charlotte Lawrence. Both of us are not doing well. As evident by the fact that I'm taking her medication, I just popped medication in. This is what happens when you buy tickets months in advance. We're committed. Charlotte, we're gonna come see you. 10 minutes later, we're going to just watch movies on the couch. I have made a big mistake because I have all this laundry to do today. Someone please explain why I always do this to myself. Off we go. By the end of the day, I will have done 3 loads of laundry. This is load number 1, got load number 2 drying in the dryer, and then load number 3 in the washer. For all of my clothes, like my tops, my delicates, so bras and panties, really everything I wear, I air dry because it really lowers the chances of me ruining everything. So the only things I will actually dry are bed sheets and towels. Those things are usually very bulky. They take a long time to dry, and I only have 1 drying rack, so I choose to dry the clothes. I'm gonna do another quick clean of the apartment. I have I think Maddie and Justine coming over tonight. Andrea was supposed to come too, but she's got an essay to write. We're doing a girls' taco night. Last night, which I kind of enjoy because really we were just eating, and the 3 of us, Maddie, Justine, and I, were just chatting and catching up on life, and it was really good. There's really nothing that makes a night better than good conversation and good food, good vibes. I also think it just kind of showed me that, oh, I really do like entertaining, so I need to make a habit of inviting people over for dinner more often, whether it's cooking something or ordering something in. Like last night I did tacos. Tacos is a great meal to put together if you are not, I'll say not confident in the kitchen, but like if you don't want to like do something that is risky, tacos is a good way to go. Well, especially I guess if in my case where I make it vegetarian, so I'm just making black beans, and when you're making black beans you're pretty much just heating them up, adding some onions, some seasoning. This is really the end of this week in my life vlog. Definitely want to be vlogging more. I want to do a vlog focused more on what I do work-wise. Just as a side note, this is the Lippy lingerie from Tarte in the color Bear. Best thing ever. What can I say? It'll be linked below. I wouldn't mind sharing some more details about that and kind of doing like a work week in my life, but like showing, okay, what's the realities of working from home. And I think that is it. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, as always, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know, what is your favorite activity to do with your friends? Like, do you like to have dinner dates? Do you like to go to the movies? Do you shop? Do you like clubbing? What else do people do? What do humans do when they hang out? I'm gonna go curl my hair and just touch it up a bit and get to editing this vlog. See you guys soon. I'm very Canadian right now. My little roots hoodie.
Boxes are defeating, purpose always fleeting. I pose questions to the ceiling like an answer gonna come. Truth is too revealing, life is easier concealing. All emotions to the start on your heart going dumb. I should be in drive more, I just wanna feel alive more. I feel hurt all the time, boy, I can't see straight.